Hey guys, TiarraLashay here and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to give that awesome spring trend of a blue eyeshadow look a try. I really have fallen in love with it, and I know you guys have seen blue eyeshadow like just about everywhere. I think every new palette that's come out has a blue eyeshadow in it. So I'm gonna give my little shot at it and see if I like what I come up with, and just kind of maybe if you want to know how to get a nice blown out to blue look, hopefully I can help you out, you know what I'm saying? So of course, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. And nonetheless, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. Let's get started. I know it's too early in the video to be making mistakes. Let's start all over. Just act like this blue eye is just not here, okay? So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go in with the Morphe 39A palette, and I'm going to take this deep blue shade right here, which is the color Indigo, and I'm going to just pack that color on my lid. I think it would be good to kind of just lay down this shade and kind of figure out where I want it to start and stop before I start applying transition colors. So that's why we're starting here first. And the brush that I'm using is the Sigma E55 shading brush. Ooh. So to start blending out those edges, I'm going to take this color right here, start on the edges, and just kind of start to blend this color out. I actually kind of like this green gradient that I'm getting with this, but we'll see. All right, so since that's all blended out up there, I think I'm ready to just go ahead and pack on this lid color. So the next thing I'm going to be using is the Nubian 2 palette, and I'm gonna pick up this color Cleopatra, which is this really nice shimmer blue. I'm gonna be using the E55 shading brush, which is the brush that we use to apply the matte blue, and just pack that on the lid. So I'm starting to get a little bit of patchiness, I think, with this. It's coming off nice on camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and just apply the same color to the other eye, but I think I'm gonna move to another palette to get the blue that I want. So I'm gonna go back into the Dare to Create palette, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. There's a nice shimmer blue. Using the same brush, just picking that up and packing that on. And then just starting to raise that color up into the crease zone. All right, so that nice blue. Bow, bow, bow blue. So now I'm about to go in with like a warmer transition color. And I'm gonna go in with this color right here in the palette, this nice bricky type of brown shade. And I'm just gonna put this a little bit above the crease. And I'm hoping that I get more of a brown instead of a green in my transition area. Oh, fallout galore. Oh no. We'll fix that. But I'm gonna take a pencil brush and then just start to work this blue shade on the bottom lash line. I'm gonna wet the brush though. So I'm gonna take another little bullet pencil brush, and I'm just going to pick up the color Transitional right here. And I am going to try to smoke that out some. Now what I'm going to do is just take some black liner and add it to the waterline. So while the lash glue dries, I'm going to take this Sigma Eyeshadow mascara, and I just apply this. And then I'm just gonna add some mascara to the bottom lashes. Okay, so I obviously have like fallout galore on my face. So I'm gonna walk you guys through how to kind of fix that. Unfortunately, you are gonna have to, you know, hit one of these where you take off everything in this area. I'm just using a makeup wipe. So it was pretty much just like the center of my face where I had the fallout. So I just went ahead and took that off. Since this is my problem area and where my pores tend to stick out the most, I am just gonna put just a teensy bit of primer, and I'm just using the Benefit Professional Primer. And I'm just using a little bit and just kind of patting it in that area. I'm not gonna waste my time with putting foundation back in these areas. I'm just gonna use concealer. And the concealer that I used for this particular look is the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. And so I'm going to use first the color Dark 46, which I'll just put right here. And I'll kind of put it over my nose too. And I'm just gonna blend that out with a beauty blender and really trying to just focus this in the areas where you took your makeup off. And then of course, just to kind of add that brightening bit back, I am gonna go in with the color Dark 40, but I'm just gonna apply like a little bit, just a little bit. So like right there, right there, just to make sure that my highlighted areas are still highlighted. And then I will just take a little teensy bit and go down the bridge of my nose. Like that's it, because you don't want it to get cakey. We're fresh, like we're back to normal. We don't have to worry about anything, but we do need to set this concealer before things get a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna go in with my Sacha Buttercup setting powder. Dab off the excess on my hand and then just set that stuff in place there. The only thing that I have left to do is just to add that highlighter back to the center of my face. So I just used the Lxnny highlighter, and so I'm just gonna take my fan brush, pick that up, and just highlight the middle. Highlight the nose there. And we're pretty much good to go. Actually, while I have this highlighter out, I am going to go ahead and highlight my inner corners. Perfect. And then for the sake of setting everything, I'm just going to take my Mario Badescu setting spray. I'm just going to spray that on my face. I'm gonna line my lips with my go-to NYX Suede liner in the color Club Hopper. And then I'm going to take the Maybelline Super Stay Matte Ink in the color Amazonian and just apply that to my lips. Nude. All right, so that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you learned a little thing or two in regards to fixing areas where fallout has just decided to take over. This is gonna be useful in situations where fallout is kind of mild and it's not like all over the place. If it's all over the place, you probably will have to start over. But if it's just in a certain section, you can kind of just take it off and fix it up a little bit. So I hope that kind of helped you guys in some of your future makeup looks. If you like this video, please make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And yeah, that's really it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, you've made it this far, please make sure you subscribe so that way you can stay up to date on all of my future uploads. Okay, girl. Okay, boo. All right. So I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you guys. Bye.